It's time for Soul Ties with Olaoluwadayomi. Of course, now it's another Friday. It's another Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and I am back again. You're back again to listen to your favorite talkative. You're back again to listen to your favorite lecture where. Now I have a big, 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 big surprise for you. It's not money. I don't have money. Please don't ask me for money. And it is not car. And I still do not have a boyfriend. No, that's not what I am telling you. When I do, I will let you know. That's not the gist. The gist here is we are starting a new segment. Hey! Okay, guys. Okay, guys. There was somebody that I brought to this show sometimes, like a few weeks ago, and you people loved him. You people loved him, and I felt, who else would I bring back to this show to start a new segment with me, if not him? Yes, it is who you are thinking. It is Festus. What's up, Festus? How are you, my G? So tell us, what's up, Festus? Welcome back to the show. Introduce yourself now. And you don't even have to introduce yourself. Just
I
greet my fans.
Hi everybody. Dio. I hope everybody's having a good day and I hope the week has not been stressful. And yeah, I'm back again on the show and yes, it's first us again back on the show. Hi again and I don't know.
Well, Festus is not even coming as a guest. No. Mm-mm. The last time he came as a guest, but this time he is coming as a co-host. Yes, Festus is hosting the show with me. You'll be wondering, what's going on? What is happening? If you remember, maybe you follow me on IG or you have my WhatsApp line or maybe you follow me on Twitter or something. I put it out there so for you guys to ask me questions, what you want me to discuss on the show, questions you want me to give answers to, things you want my opinion on. That was like sometime January or so, and a lot of you sent me questions on that anonymous link. Like, you guys overwhelmed me. I was like, where will I start from? It would be unfair for me to come here and come and be answering your questions by myself. And that is why we are starting a new segment called Conversation with Dio and Festus. So anytime you hear Conversation with Dio and Festus, that means we are answering your questions. So, my darling, sit back. Let us answer one of the questions we got today. Festus, would you like to read to us, this very, very important conversation?
Yeah. Okay, so I think first on our tab today, I think we have this story from very good. First on our tab today, we have this story from an anonymous person. So just so you guys know, when you send your message, it comes up as anonymous and all of your stuff are like secured with us. So yeah. Hi soulmates. I need your thoughts on this. So I recently went all out to make things work with this very fine girl. When I say all out, I mean all out. I adjusted my hobbies, changed my style a bit, started dressing differently, even picked up some new interests she liked. It actually worked because things kicked off well, but lately I feel like I'm not really myself anymore. I'm more into stuff she does than the things I actually enjoy. For example, I'm an introvert and I don't like going out all the time or at all. But she loves being outside and partying. So now I go to every party she invites me to, and I'm becoming miserable over time because I don't enjoy the noise. Now I'm wondering, is it okay to change that much for someone because you love them, or am I just being flexible and trying to make things work, or I'm just losing myself? I remember your podcast on compromise in relationship, and now I don't even know what to do. I actually want the girl to like me for who I am and not for who I am pretending to be. Dio, rescue me, please. You get sense past me.
Olaoluwadayomi, rescue us all.
The last line sounds fun though, but I'm listening. So what do you think, Dio?
Well, let me tell you, my whole take on this thing is, first, you don't change for anybody. I am sorry.
Right.
Nobody is what you changing for. Yes, change is good. Change is constant. It is good that you make adjustments to things.
Mhm.
But this is you losing yourself. you people are two different types of people, but I believe they say opposite attracts. But if this kind of opposite is not attracting, then
Mm-hmm.
you're not trying to blend into who she is, forgetting who you are. My dear, when the relationship works or over time, you would have lost yourself, you will become miserable that you would even lose her. Because it's either you fall into depression or you just become a totally different person. And then when
Mm.
you look in the mirror, you'll be asking yourself, what is going on with me? Because I don't see the point to you actually losing yourself for some, because Festus, I don't know,
Mhm.
what do you think on this? Is this person not actually losing himself?
So personally, I wouldn't want to like come off as judgmental or stuff, but just for the sake of being like putting out my own opinion there. So my own thing is, first, when you're trying to like getting to know somebody, like trying to like go into the dating scene and stuff, I feel like authenticity matters a lot first, and if the person likes you or not, there's nothing you can do about it. But if you feel like compromising or actually like changing for the sake of gaining the person's interest would kind of like work for you, then fine. But looking at this message, like overall, I don't think the guy has even come to the conclusion that he's losing himself. I feel like he's just confused, or she or he is confused. I don't understand. Do you understand? So he's just
Mhm.
asking. I feel like the person is still asking if he's losing himself or, but personally, all of these things that this person is doing, or all of these things that he has done, it's just like, I don't know, normal stuff, because he said he changed his style, just adjusted his hobbies, started going out, started dressing differently. I mean, if he's not dressing like a madman, or if it's a lady, if she's not dressing like a mad woman or a crazy person, I think it's not bad. It's not bad. You can actually like call this person and then talk to the person, let the person know, okay, I've been doing this out of the love I have for you, just to gain your interest and stuff. And as adults, because I would assume you both are adults, you kind of like rub minds and talk about it. I mean, the whole stuff is cute. Like it's kind of like attractive, because having to like change yourself just because you want someone to like you this way, just because you want someone to view you this way. I mean, it's not like you're being fake and stuff. It's not like you're just trying to like gain the person's interest. So if you can actually just summon the courage to talk to the person about it, I feel like then you
Exactly. Because
can,
now
then you would, yeah, just go ahead, go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm listening because you started pointing out that it's becoming very miserable,
Yeah.
especially about this whole party thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for me personally, I believe there's a place of compromise,
Yeah.
and as well there's a limit to compromise. Now I don't know the style the kind of style the person was dressed in before,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the kind of lifestyle the person was living before.
Yeah.
But if you think this person would have seen you living your life that way and wouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
liked you, what is the assurance that you want to live that style, like you want to live in that style for the next 10 years, for the next
Mm.
5 years,
Mm.
forever, for the rest of your life? Are you comfortable in that style? Are you comfortable
Mm-hmm.
in this switch? You are trying to switch things up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it's all cute, especially for me as a girl. When I see a guy trying to do everything to get
Yeah.
me, and all of that, it's very cute.
Okay, Dayo,
Just
how about we look at it from this perspective? How about we look at it, because I feel like things can only get better, not worse. In this case, how about this person kind of like dresses in an awkward manner, like, or probably doesn't dress well enough, or doesn't like do stuffs well enough, and he has just seen someone who is pushing him to do better or become a better version of himself. But being an introvert, don't let us forget the fact that he said he's an introvert, or she said she's an introvert. What about we just looking at it from a perspective of, oh, because he's an introvert or she's an introvert and she's feeling like, oh, she's losing herself, because as an introvert, every other thing an extrovert or someone who's in the middle tells you to do something, anything that this person is making you do is seeming like you're coming out of your shell, and it's usually not easy. I mean, it's usually not easy. Like, let me take my own self for an example. In this case, like, I never go out. I don't like going out. Not like, I mean, there are these like circle of friends that you just do everything with. Like, I mean, there are some friends you even talk to, you tell them you're an introvert, they'll be like, Abu, yeah, Daru, what do you mean you're an introvert? Because you're the life of the party with those set of people. But I just don't understand. But I think I'm getting the point. But I'm also saying, what if this person in question is just pushing this person to become a better version of themselves? So I think it makes sense. If that is the case, man, there's no reason to complain. I mean, if that's all it takes to become a better person, just stick with that lady. And just be sure that the lady or the guy you're doing all of this for actually likes you and appreciate all that you're doing.
Exactly.
So it just doesn't
Exactly.
go all in vain. And I mean, it's a win-win situation, even if you guys do not end up like on a very, very good like side, because you've become better and there's no going back. So I think that's it. So
Well, I would,
yeah.
I would also take myself as an example.
Mm-hmm.
When I started dating my ex, there are
Yeah.
certain things I changed about myself, and there are certain things I did not change about myself, even though he
Okay.
was asking that I meet him in the middle. I
Mm-hmm.
tried meeting him in the middle for those things, but I realized that over time I cannot maintain this kind of lifestyle because he wanted an Instagram baddie. I am not
Yeah.
a baddie in the first place. Not stock of Instagram baddie. I am I am a
What do you
girl.
okay, die. What do you consider an Instagram baddie? Because let us
Baby,
understand.
have
Let
you
the
not
people
seen those
understand as well.
babes?
Hmm?
Have you not seen those babes? Oh my, you're fine, man.
You tell us, you tell us, you tell us.
No, no, no. See, if you look at my Instagram and you look
Mm-hmm.
at an Instagram body Instagram, you will see the difference.
I think that's
You
just the case. The person wants you to become better, or what are you saying?
no, see that kind of better for me is extreme. Me, I just want to remain the girl who would. I'm not trying to be holier than thou yet. I'm not.
Okay, okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody that knows that, Dio knows that Dio is not holy.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a perception of me I want to put out there.
Okay.
So because he wanted me to become the girl who would always be on lashes, who would always
Mm-hmm.
wear a bodycon dress. No. I only get to wear lashes when I feel like. I would wear a bodycon dress because I feel like it.
Yeah.
But I won't wear it every day
Yeah.
because you want to be able to put me out there as your girlfriend in that light. He was too ashamed to put me as his babe
Yeah.
who would wear a baggy jean
Right.
and be on my way to his house.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But I did not.
Okay.
So I knew that over time I cannot
Mm-hmm.
maintain that lifestyle he wanted. You understand?
Yeah.
So I tried to like do certain things to become better because I realized that these things he's saying would actually help me over time. Like things like financial freedom and some other
Yeah.
things. He did not even realize it. And I learned those things from the relationship we had, and
Yeah.
that made me a better person. But one thing I did was I was very calm and considerate of myself
Yeah.
in the whole selection of what do I really want to compromise with this person. So I chose the ones that I know that would actually work for me, the ones that I
Yeah.
know that would actually improve me as a person,
Yeah.
and the ones that I know that over time I will just end up not being able to be that person. Because imagine me now saying that, oh yeah, okay, I'll be the so-called Instagram baddie he wanted, and then we end up getting married, and over time, I just don't want to be that girl anymore. We would not be together for the end of time because, bro, I am not the girl he wanted. I remember somebody. We went for a shoot together,
Yeah.
and the person we were shooting, I randomly was just joking that day that you that I know that I'm not even your type of girl. Keep talking with me. I joked about it, and the person
Yeah.
was like, "Dayo, you know this thing, and you are still with him." And I'm like, yes, I know it somehow. When we broke up, the first thing that came to my head was what that person said to me that day, because I knew what my ex wanted. When we were in the relationship, he was running after those girls that he wanted to be with. So
Mm.
imagine me now trying to play. I want to become Instagram baddie for somebody,
Yeah.
and the day I'm no longer an Instagram baddie, what will happen? He will still end up leaving me. So me, I want this person to actually first calm down have a
Yeah.
very good conversation with this girl in picture. What do you think? And before you even have a conversation with the girl, I believe you need to ask yourself the right questions. Who was I before this girl? Who am I right
Mm-hmm.
now? Which do I
Right.
prefer? Is there like a better thing happening in my life right now than when I was not with a girl or something?
Mm-hmm.
Once you have answered those questions, go and meet the girl. Talk to her about it. Let her see that you are making attempts to do these things, so that
Yeah.
when future occurrences happen or something, you would know that okay, you did not do this for somebody, you did it for
Right.
yourself,
Right.
which is very, very important. And what do you think I'm saying, Festus?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I just have one or two stuff to add again to those stuff. So I think I made a mistake earlier when I was saying I don't know if the person is a girl or a guy. So yeah, I found out the person who asked this question or this whole story is a guy, and the person is trying to please is a lady. So now I'm
Yeah.
thinking, there's like just limited stuff that you can like expect a guy to do. Like I mean, I'm just looking into this stuff this guy is saying that he's been doing since he met this girl. Like he's been going out, adjusted his style, started going to parties and stuff. So I want us to also note that pleasing somebody is different from completely changing or losing yourself. So I mean, when we're talking about pleasing somebody, that is where limit come into the picture. You kind of like have a limit as to what you can do for this person. Okay, when she tell me, oh, let's link up, let's go to this party, you're just doing it to please her. It's not like she's gonna call you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Oh, we have a party at 9 p.m. today, blah blah blah, and you're just putting on your shoes and oh yeah, let's go. That doesn't make any sense. But as a guy, we have this masculine trait like by default where we kind of like just look inward and try to be like she no be sure I don't do overdo like this hope it's not like this guy is controlling me. Do you understand? So I'm just looking at it from like a manly perspective as well. So that could be what's going on, because all of this stuff still doesn't seem extreme to me, like, because I mean, you can't be dressing like a very good like you can't be dressing like on an average level or a very good level or a well-to-do level before, and someone comes in and start making you dress like what I don't know, like shit. It's not possible. That would have been a different case. I would assume that this lady just wants you to like dress better, or you're wearing like dressing as good as you are doing right now, and probably she just wants you to like up your social lifestyle. And so I would just say, as a guy, look into that lady's lifestyle as well. Is she partying too much? Is she doing all of these things too much? Because I think that's the only thing I can spot that seems like kind of like way out of the pocket or something like that. Because her telling you to dress better doesn't seem extreme. Very, very good. Like she wants you to look good. She wants a man to look good, and that's fine. But you partying, I would assume, okay, you're feeling like the whole partying and rave is becoming too much. So just sit her down, ask her what's up. Is this what you do on like a weekly basis? Can you like cut this thing down to like once or twice a month and just see what she says and just kind of like evaluate everything yourself? And then, I think moving forward, you'll be able to like make a decision, because this doesn't seem like a one-sided thing. On one hand, it seemed like she wants you to become a better person. And on the other hand, if we're looking at it from the party perspective, it is seeming like she just wants you to be like, a very, very, what should I put it, like a very, very social guy, go to parties all the time. So I just kind of like would expect you as a guy to like evaluate everything and see if that's what she loves doing like on a daily or just once in a while, just to keep the ball rolling. So yeah.
Well, I'll be also be talking as a girl who, let me just put this guy in the position of maybe a guy that I am with, or a guy I want to be with.
Yeah.
Yes, it's cute when a guy that is trying to like be with me is, making attempts, doing things alike. It's like, oh my gosh, that's cute. Oh, but don't forget, you need to actually ask yourself the right questions.
Yeah.
You need to ask yourself the right questions. But first, let me have a question for you.
Okay.
So, what extreme, like, what is your own extreme to, let me say, changing? I don't want to use the word changing. Like, let me see what I can use. Like those things, those minor things you can do just to like, match up with your kind of girl.
Okay. I wouldn't want to come off as perfect, but I feel like it is just until when I meet that person, and I think that's when I'm going to know this stuff, because basically I make it known to people or potential partners that, guy, I really don't go out, and it's not my fault. I mean, I'm willing to change. I'm open to changing that part of my lifestyle. Do you understand? I'm like, I'm working on myself. I'm a work in progress, and I don't mind you like initiating the whole stuff. Okay, let's do this, planning the whole stuff and doing that. So yeah, it might take a while, but I'm definitely working on myself, and I think that's one of many that I may or may not know about. But yeah, I know I don't really go out. Like, my social life sucks. And what else? I don't know. Because if a lady wants me to dress better than I'm doing right now, that means that lady is
Kiwalofu.
like a fashionista. So
Na
yeah,
na
I
na
don't mind as well. You mind? You understand?
na
I don't
supposed to
mind.
Auntie Jerry style remain.
So I don't know. It depends. It just depends. It depends on what the person is asking, and then I would look into it myself and be like, nah. If I'm cool with it, trust me, I'll work towards it. If I'm not, I'll make it known like immediately. Because come to look at it, we are like aiming towards a relationship. It's the both of us who kind of like need to have our hands on deck. So it's not just one person who's trying to like change and shed skin for the other person to like it or like him or her. So I feel like communication comes in, and kind of like talk and evaluate everything, and then just work everything out as a couple, so, or as partners. So I think that's it.
Yeah, that's good. At least you've been able to like figure out one or two, which is
Yeah.
cool. For me, I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even answer the question.
Okay.
Sincerely. But I'm not sure about being open to
Yeah.
really. It's depending on the kind of outside this person is
Okay.
looking for.
Yeah.
Because see, just like you mentioned when we started this conversation, some of my friends do not believe I am an introvert.
Yeah.
Some of my friends do not believe I am shy.
Yeah.
Not even just friends, like a lot of people do not believe Dayo is a shy person.
Right. Right.
So, because they feel like, oh yeah, oh no, Dayo, okay, Dayo that will face you and say it as
Right.
it is.
Right.
But they do not really see the Dayo that is very shy. So, the fact that yes, I can be an introvert among my friends, and I can be an extrovert among certain friends because of the kind of friendship we have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's a lot that, okay, yes, change can happen at any
Yeah.
point, just depending on the kind of person I am with.
Yeah.
So till then, shall we figure it out. But
Exactly.
my own final advice to this person is
Mm-hmm.
just ask yourself the right questions and make sure
Mm-hmm.
you discuss it with this person.
Mm-hmm.
Ensure you are not just doing things and just doing it based on
And confirm
right.
and confirm if the person on the receiving end actually appreciates and likes you back. It is important, oh my guy.
No go they do one-sided love. Oh.
I
This
beg go.
2024.
It's important.
Before they will give you breakfast.
No, it is really important to know that the person you're actually doing all of this for, or trying to like just please, actually likes you. So so it doesn't fall on story that hurts or story that touches the heart. So yeah, stories that touch the heart rather.
Story about Dundon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
my guy, ask yourself the right questions. But if you have any other questions, if you have any other contribution to add to this conversation, the comment section is open.
yeah,
Tell us what you think.
right.
Tell us. Do you think this guy is changing? Do you think he's losing
Mm-hmm.
himself? Do you think he's just
Mm-hmm.
trying to make efforts to becoming a better person for this is babe that he likes or something?
Right.
Tell us your own story. Have you tried to change for somebody? Have you tried
Yeah.
to make efforts? We are willing to listen to you. We are willing to
Yeah.
accept you. And in case you have your own question to ask, or your own, you want us to discuss something, your own story or anything, all you have to do is to watch out for whenever I post the link. I would have asked that you send us a mail, but if you want to send us a mail, make sure it is anonymous. We do not want to, put a face to these stories so that you don't feel awkward when we give our own contribution. You
Yeah.
don't feel like,
Yeah.
oh, because they
Yeah.
know me, either they are talking this way. No, media. Ensure you make sure it is anonymous. You can
Yeah.
send
Yeah.
a mail to send me a mail at Olaoluwadayomi@gmail.com. You can send Festus a mail. You
Yeah.
can watch out for when I put out the links for these stories to come in on my WhatsApp, Instagram,
Right.
Twitter. I do that almost every week now. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be waiting for your responses. I'll be waiting for your questions, your stories,
Yeah.
and
So
I can't wait for us to talk about it.
do we close the show now?
I guess we should because we have answered that
Okay.
question. Yeah?
Okay. So as we come to the end of today's segment, I want to extend my heartfelt thank you to the guy whose story we read not long ago. I want to say we're with you and thank you for contributing or bringing your story forward to us, for us to like contribute and stuff. And again, I want to say thank you to Olaoluwadayomi for bringing me onto the show. And again, I want to say thank you to the listeners for tuning in, for contributing, for taking their time to listen. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to send in your stories. Don't forget to send in your dilemma or whatever it is that you're going through. We are here to like contribute. We're here to share. We're here to like dialogue with you guys. So, and don't forget, all of the things you send are kept anon, strictly anon. We don't know you, and we care to know you, but in this case, we are sorry, not sorry to say we don't care to know who is behind the message. We're just here to like contribute and have our own opinion as well. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Up until then, bye and have a good week.
Music!
Yeah.